Oh, good morning, Edinburgh, or as the locals say. So it is our first time here in Edinburgh. We have about 9 hours to explore the city today, so we've devised ourselves a little checklist of things we want to do. See the 1 o'clock gun fire at the castle, visit the most picturesque part of the city, try some local delicacies, climb a massive hill to get incredible views of the city, and hopefully visit the beach as well. That's right, Edinburgh has a beach, but first we need coffee because it's early and it's cold.
The first thing we was greeted with was the Scots Monument, which is right behind us. That thing is absolutely incredible.
So we've come into Cairngorm Coffee. This is very much needed to wake us up this morning and warm us up, but we've also got some food as well. Josh has gone for a rather lummy looking pan au chocolat. I've gone for a rather yummy looking cinnamon swirl, which absolutely looks incredible. It almost doesn't look real, and this coffee smells really good, so I can't wait to take a sip and see what it's like. Cheers to Edinburgh. Also, for this time of the morning, the music is banging. Everybody say way-oh, way-oh. Okay, so now we've had coffee and I'm a little bit more with it. I've realised the beach that we were going to go to is actually 4 miles out of the city centre, so we're probably not going to get to that today, but we did forget to add to our checklist that we wanted to visit one of Edinburgh's most famous and most haunted graveyards, so we'll put that in its place.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Haunted? You didn't say anything about haunted to me.
Only a little bit.
He just adds these things on, like as the day goes, and he goes, oh, we'll do this while we're here. Oh, we'll do that while we're here.
I mean, not only is this the most beautiful city in the world, but it is also one of the most haunted anyway, so.
Great.
Josh also wants to add onto the list that we are not leaving Edinburgh until he's seen somebody playing the bagpipes, apparently.
Yes, I mean, I've seen bagpipes in someone's window today, but I want to see someone playing one.
That's definitely his item on the list though, because I can't stand the bagpipes, but don't tell the locals. Oh wow, this place is stunning. We have made it to Dean Village, one of the most picturesque parts of the city.
It's so relaxing, so we're here first thing in the morning, and all you can hear is the water trickling. It's like sending me to sleep.
And the birds singing. And you know somewhere's beautiful when it is this beautiful on a morning in February as well. I mean, this kind of counts as a beach, right?
I wouldn't want to lay on it, but if you want to, go for it. Oh my God, this is very loud.
What did you say?
What?
What? How would you get to sleep if you lived here?
I mean, it's probably very soothing to some people.
I'd need a wee all the time.
See, this really fascinates me. That's like that, and then all of a sudden, relaxed, calm, still.
Oh, I bet his feet are freezing. Also, why does every building in Edinburgh look like a wizard's house? Even Franco Manca Pizza looks like a wizard's house.
Comment down below, let us know.
I think we know where somebody got their inspiration from. Wow, we've just turned a corner to come down Circus Lane. What a picturesque little street this is. We've barely been in Edinburgh 2 hours, and it's already easy to see why it's the most beautiful city in the world.
There's a house to let, we can get one.
Yeah, why not? So you know how you were complaining it's a bit chilly?
Yep.
Nothing quite like hiking a hill, an old volcano, to get the blood flowing.
Every video we do, there's a hill.
And
or
steps.
steps.
Or in this case, there's both. Oh, I turned 37 today, and I'm feeling it. Knew we were coming. Rolled out the big guns. Oh, wow, this was definitely worth the climb. The sun has come out, it is shining on the National Monument of Scotland, which, fun fact, they started building, run out of money and then stopped building, but it still looks glorious.
It still looks glorious.
And then you get 360 panoramic views across to the city of Edinburgh, Edinburgh Castle, Edinburgh Waverley Station where we arrived this morning. The other direction you can see all the way out to the North Sea, and there's this tiny little island out in the sea that looks really mysterious, all in the mist and stuff.
Yeah, it is absolutely stunning. We've just literally sat on a bench with the sun glowing on us. It was very warm, it was nice.
And then of course, the pièce de résistance, something I've waited my entire life to see, is the incredible Arthur's Seat, the old volcano which towers over the city, looking glorious with the sun behind it, the mist in front of it. Fun fact for you, Josh, we're climbing that next time we come to Edinburgh.
I'm fine with that.
Although if I struggle climbing Calton Hill, maybe I will need to up my fitness before we tackle that one.
I've climbed Snowdonia.
Okay, just put your hand up. Me, miss me.
I've climbed that one.
Oh, should be easy for you then.
I was a lot younger, I was in my 20s.
Oh, here come the excuses
Now
already.
I'm in my 30s. So even though it is warm, we have got a hot chocolate.
Do you know, this place up here just keeps getting better and better. There's a place to get coffee and hot chocolate. There's free public toilets in there, which are beautiful.
They're pristine, aren't they?
This may be my new favourite place in the world. Move aside, California, because Edinburgh is incredible.
Calm down. Calm down.
Okay, so we've worked up an appetite. We have just stopped by the Piemaker. Now, we couldn't come to Scotland and not try something haggis related, so we've picked ourselves up a haggis pie each. Look at this. This is warm, and look at that. I think that's all cheese. It might be potato, actually. I think it's potato. Neeps and tatties, that makes sense. But this looks so good. We've picked a dead good location to try it. We've actually come in to Greyfriars Kirkyard. We're going to explore this afterwards, but first we need to try this haggis pie because I'm starving.
It looks like there's a lot of filling in there. Oh, it's got
Look
like
at
a... What's that on top?
It's potato.
Oh.
And that crust is really crunchy. Oh, that is a good pie, and I'm not a fan of mashed potato either. Oh,
God, that's when you know it's good if you like that. Wow. Just working our way through this. It's very peppery, very nice.
and I think I've worked out that's definitely neeps and tatties on tops, because that looks like some sort of turnip and potato, but this is quite possibly the best pie I've ever eaten.
It is really, really nice. It's definitely not cheese on top. It's like they've caramelised the
look at that
patties, as you call them.
Steam coming off of there.
I know.
So warming. Anyway, now we're full of pie. We can carry on exploring Greyfriars Kirkyard. Now, this is famous because J.K. Rowling took inspiration for a lot of the character names in Harry Potter from headstones in this churchyard, and we are not leaving until we find at least one of them.
Let's hope it's not all day, because we've only got 3 hours left. Let's go.
It's very haunted.
Well, good thing it's daytime then,
I can hear ghostly noises. Well, it didn't take us too long, and we found one. And not only have we found one, we found the one. Yes! Here we go. Potter. Anne Potter and Robert Potter. No, Harry.
I spotted it.
It is actually quite easy to spot, because it's the one where there's a patch of grass missing in front of it where everyone stood. And we didn't use Google either, at all. This is definitely the creepier side of the graveyard. All of these tombs are just open.
It's the side where the sun's not on as well, so
it's cold.
It's like,
Also, if you see anything creepy in any of these graveyard clips, please don't let us know in the comments, because we probably won't sleep for weeks.
Please let us know, I want to know.
I reckon there must be a pirate buried here as well. Arr. Arr.
People was touching his nose, so we only felt it was right that we did the same.
Yeah, it's one of the cuter stories of the churchyard. Is he was a little dog, and when his master died, he never left his grave.
No.
And he's even got a pub named after him. He's a popular little dog. So while we're in this area, we're just going to pop into the National Museum of Scotland, because there is something we have to see. Okay, so we thought there was only one thing we wanted to see in here, but you've just seen a dinosaur, so you're happy.
So much going on in here.
And also, it is huge in here.
And it's heated.
It might take us a while to find what we're looking for.
There's people everywhere.
Ugh, ostrich. There's always ostrich.
There's always an ostrich when you're around.
Well, with the help of museum staff, we have found what we are looking for. This is the most famous sheep in the world, Dolly the sheep, the first ever cloned mammal. I don't know why, I'm just fascinated. I just had to come and see her when I found out she was in here.
She was born in 1996.
What's the significance of that?
I'm older than her.
Oh, okay. You're also still alive.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, I feel like we've underestimated this museum. We should have given this way more time. Happy now?
Yes.
You know, I've seen the Royal Mile on TV so many times, it's a little bit surreal to actually be walking up it. Well, we made it to the top of the Royal Mile, and we are heading in to the iconic Edinburgh Castle, hopefully in time to see them fire the 1 o'clock gun.
We wasn't going to do this, but as it's included our English heritage, we're going to do it.
We're getting free with English heritage. You get half price if you're in your first year, free if you're any year after that, or 18 quid if you're not. Don't fall over.
While you're walking through.
This is not what I was expecting inside at all. There's like a whole little town in here. It's like another little city within the castle walls.
Huge, and it's quite busy.
We think we found where they're doing the 1 o'clock gun though, because there's a big crowd.
25 minutes, I'm not going to stand there for 25 minutes.
Whoa! Well, there's definitely some pretty impressive views up here. I've come to the conclusion there isn't a bad view of Edinburgh.
There's not. Literally, there's not.
Literally see the Scott Monument. You can see Edinburgh Waverley train station. You can even see Calton Hill that we were stood on earlier.
I love the fact that the monument is there, so we know exactly where to go after.
Yeah, everywhere we've turned in Edinburgh, you can see that monument peeking over. This looks like a lot of steps. Luckily,
we're walking down them.
We are. That's exactly what I was going to say.
So after all that excitement, we decided to go get a coffee.
We needed to warm up, so we just popped into the Hideout cafe. It's really cute and really quirky in there. They've got like all retro cassettes and stereo players on the walls. We were going to sit in, but it's really tiny and it was really packed. So we've just picked ourselves up a takeaway coffee. But another thing I've noticed walking around Edinburgh, it's really easy to get lost where the city's on so many different levels. So we were walking up this street below us. We was like, it should be here. Where is the place? We've got to go up this tiny little alleyway,
up these little steps through
up
here.
to a different level.
There it is in the corner.
So
that's why it's called the Hideout.
Yeah, because you can't find it. Also, Edinburgh locals, please tell us, because when we was looking for a coffee shop to go to, we looked at about 6 different ones before we decided on that, and they all shut at 2 o'clock.
Is there a reason for this?
Yeah, what is it with things shutting around here at 2 o'clock? Well, can't complain at a coffee with this view. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
So we've walked all the way down to the other end of the Royal Mile to get a glimpse of the Scottish Parliament building and the Holyrood Palace. But what we weren't expecting was this incredible view of Arthur's Seat. Look at that.
I'm more impressed with that. There's people actually walking up there. That'll be us.
That'll be us, hopefully in a few months' time. Also,
maybe.
It started raining.
Yeah, but we've been quite lucky with the weather, so we really can't complain
for February at all.
We're at the end anyway. So.
Well, what an incredible day we've had exploring Edinburgh. This has been on our bucket list for so long and it has completely blown us away. We will definitely be back to climb that behind us. But if you want to see the unique way that we got here to Edinburgh from London, then click this video here and join us on board the luxurious Caledonian sleeper train. We'll see you over there.
Bye! I feel like there's a raindrop on there.
Wow, that's because it's raining.
Welcome to Scotland.